That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes.
Hello everybody and welcome to E3 Harelbeke. Yes, we are here in Belgium for the little Tour of Flanders. Yes, the nicknamed race of the little Tour of Flanders. It's a week after, well, a couple of days after Flanders, and we first of all had 3 breakaway groups, so we're going to have to rattle through them. First group went out with 200 kilometers to go, and there was Buani, Lindemann, Costa, Calmejean, Chavez, Froome, Hovland and Vakoc. Okay, second group 199 kilometers, Wellens, Mathieu van der Poel, Poels, Gasparotto, Rojas and Jules Jensen. Then the final group at 193k, Slok de Valgren and Rebelline. Nothing else really happened in the stage, but they joined together to make 17-man breakaway. So, with you all informed, let's head into the race with 70k to go. Welcome to E3 Harelbeke. We are here in Belgium, and what a race this is set to be. We have a breakaway out. 17 people, many people. Almost every team is up here. Some are not. Noticeable people that we're missing out: Silver, Aqua Blue, the people who are trying to go for the win with their riders back in the peloton. Now the breakaway, they're just struggling as they go over these climbs. The Eichenberg is next up on their agenda, and there it is up next with a sequence of cobble climbs. Then we have a hill towards the end, and then it's pretty much flat to the line. So who has what it takes to win this edition of E3 Harelbeke? For the win. No, for ALLEZ. Last time it was Sagan in that rainbow jersey. Aqua Blue doing a lot of work again today, but still Sagan lacks those teammates. Caleb Ewan is up here. Richie Porte was up here as well. But all these guys, I don't know if they are actually going to help Sagan, because he's done so much work on his own in the past couple of days, and actually I can't see him anywhere near the front of the peloton. He's wearing the rainbow jersey. Oh, there he is. Okay, I'm stupid. He's right up there at the front. Silver as well. Again, one of the best teams at the last race. Caha and Gazprom as well. These guys, the one thing Sagan is losing out on is the teammate issue, because Caha's got loads of guys, so does Gazprom and so does Silver. So it's really not working in Sagan's favour. Just as I say that, Richie Porte comes to the front, but still 66 Cobbles. He's not going to be able to pilot Sagan through the forest of Ardennes, or no, the forest of Arnberg or anything, but still. Caha will be going for Christoph as we see a split of 15 guys. Stefan Kung's going to want to shut this down, because actually no, Silver have their man across the gap. Nicky Terp's just missed out. So has Michal Kwiatkowski. All these guys who did score points last time all need to try and bridge the gap as well for Jesper Steven. He has a big chance to win today. Dylan Groenewegen as well. Lots of these sprinters. Today is not as challenging as Ronde, and here comes Kelderman, who's been so good the past couple races. Grosdev hits to the front there for Gazprom, working for Von Avermaet. Missed out on the win. Silver medal at Ronde as the group splits out again. And Quickstep Floors have to try and chase it back. FFL, who was so lucky the last time, maybe their luck is running out because they don't have anyone in this front group. Do they have anyone in the breakaway? They have Costa in the breakaway. As here come some of the people, Rojas and Valgren. I thought that they would have been strong enough to hang on until later on in the stage, and Kelderman just moves out for group of 47 at the moment, but I presume they're just going to stretch out again over the top of this climb. Silver regroup. They have more people here. Sammy Sanchez and Contador, they don't care that they are not the Cobble guys for their team, but they can do it. Edvard Bosenhagen's got a puncture. Big favour for today. The Norwegian champion has a puncture, and that is bad news for Edvard Bosenhagen. He will have to try and make it back into this, but I doubt he will. Silver are just upping the pace here. Rojas, the Spanish champion, of Valgren still up the road. Costa as well. Who is the strongest Cobble guy in the breakaway? Let's just count through these people. So we have Poulsen, no. Wellens, no. Wellens, though, he's courageous. He could put in an attack. Esteban Chavez is alright. Lindemann's alright. But who knows if they can hang on till the end. They managed to do it back at Ronde, but just getting up points. Remember, top 20 this time get points, because this is not a monument. So, it's a lot more open. Who's going to get it? Kruiswijk kiss the front. The man, he got top 10 recently at ALLEZ GTs, but it's not going to be his time this time. Kelderman though. Wow, he's doing such a good job for Carroll. FFL, they have Galopan right up here near the front. Cobrelli as well, working for Gilbert. They also have Groenewegen as the group. Oh, it fans out now. Paterberg is up next. And this will be a toughie. Then we have the Ode de Quaremont, and that is it for the Cobbles for today. They went over the Paterberg and the Ode de Quaremont last week, or on Sunday, at the Ronde van Vlaanderen. Everyone seems to be up here, but I presume we still have missed out some guys, because it's only 31 people. So, let's just check down. Now, I don't think we have, actually. And Valgren and Rojas come back at 41k. But that's that, and the peloton then, they will be fighting it out. The breakaway, they can start to believe, 40k to go, and they still have a big gap. Around about 2 minutes, maybe no, that's around about 3 minutes actually. They could do this, but they just have to work together. They've been working together the whole day. They haven't, because there's lots of people, lots of different teams, and they are all trying to work against Sagan and Van Avermaet. The Paterberg then, nothing has changed. Is Sagan going to throw out a big attack? No. Look at Carroll. They've got all their guys up here. Gazprom, Van Avermaet all on his own. Fellini just comes off there. And is that the move from Christoph? Christoph goes and Sagan follows. Fellini has to chase. Fellini chases with Van Avermaet on the wheel. And Van Marke and everyone has to try and follow this attack, because it's a big one. Sagan and Christoph, they sparked the move back on the Ode de Quaremont last week. No, on the Paterberg last week. In Ronde. And here comes Christoph and Kokar. This duo, they've got away from the rest, but no, they come back in, and Sagan pushes on as they take in more guys from the breakaway. Jol Jensen, Van der Poel, Calmagin, they're all coming back now as we see Sagan and Christoph just mow ahead. It's a group of 9. They have to work together. They're not going to let this happen again. And Calmagin, it's these guys from the breakaway. They can hold on. There's no Cobbles left, so it's purely based on how much effort you have left in the tank. Froome, Wellens, Chavez, Gasparotto and Pauls are all up here. And there are some attacks apparently from the favourites. They're not working. This is not going to work. The breakaway might just take E3 Harelbeke. And how will that fuck with the points? Tim Wellens will be the biggest winner, Esteban Chavez as well. If this does happen, someone's left behind, Jesper Steven. And watch out, the breakaway have the chance of a lifetime to get this. Now it's down to whoever's the best hill guy. Can they make their move before the end? Wellens, Froome, all these guys are good hill guys. They could get big points back at like your Amstel Golds and your Flèche Wallons. These guys, we're going to see them later on in the race, but who thought we would be seeing them in E3 Harelbeke trying to take the win? Nasser Bouhanni, Davide Rebellin, and here come the peloton. Kelderman just brings some sense of order back to the group as they regroup and have more people to help out with the chase. Kokar then at the front for Carroll. They're working for Alexander Christoph. Christoph, he could win this in a sprint, but just, it's so difficult. Where are these guys coming from? Is this the other side of the Paterberg? I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe it's Ode de Quaremont. But anyway, more attacks. Sorry, I just got taken off. Hofland, who was in the breakaway the other day. Sagan gets blocked by Hofland, and that's Christoph's launch pad. Christoph goes. It's redemption. BSD was so unhappy that he was blocked last time. Sagan has to chase, and he's the only one going for it. Van Avermaet now chases. And the breakaway. Watch out, because behind you, and someone's attacked. It's Tim Wellens. I said he's courageous, and he's gone for it. Watch out, though. Christoph is coming, and so is Sagan, and Van Avermaet, and Vakoc. They can't do it. They can't bring back the cap. 2 of the strongest flat guys in this series have gone up the road. Christoph and Sagan, they have to work together. They failed to do that on so many occasions. Harelbeke is not far away. 1.5 minutes to the front group, and then 2 minutes to Wellens. It's going to be tantalizingly close for Sagan and Christoph. Whatever happens, Sagan will gain big points again. Both these guys got medals at the Ronde. Sagan gold and Christoph silver. This will be an interesting sprint if it does come down to it, but we still have the issue of catching the breakaway. Tim Wellens on his own for Wallonie-Brussels. A poor time back there, and Bosenhagen getting the news that he punctured. Maybe that spurred Wellens to go on the attack. Watch as Wellens gritting his teeth, wanting to go for this, and the gap goes down to 1 minute as the peloton get closer. No, it's a group of 4 now. Kwiatkowski, Steve Bonin, and Van Avermaet. getting ever so close to the group of Sagan and Christoph. This is going to be so close coming into Harelbeke. Under 10k to go. This is going to be on the line. Wellens though, he'll be wanting to see this out, but Sagan and Christoph, they've got to keep pushing on, and now the group's got bigger. Gilbert, Van Marke, they're all here. Galopin for FFL just drops back, waiting for Ronde. And now, what is going to happen? They're so close. They could just try to regroup and do it as a team effort, but it all depends on what happens here, and Wellens can start to believe. Wellens the Belgian, he's gonna do it maybe, but it all depends. Look back, and Wellens has a big old gap, but do not look back, because that may scare you. Wellens is on his way to win his first ALLEZ race. And watch out, the group are not working. It's a 1 minute now down to Sagan, and that's it. That is curtains for the race. Sagan attacks though, and Wellens is gonna win. E3 Harelbeke, and now watch out, because here comes Gilbert. Everyone's attacking. The Belgian champion is not gonna do it. No one is working in this group, but it is gonna be a win for Tim Wellens. We can see him come around the corner. Tim Wellens, he can put his arms in the air soon. Tim Wellens. No one saw that one coming. If there were odds, he would have been 100 to 1 to win this. Gasparotto sprints to second place ahead of Esteban Chavez for Illuminate, who have been illuminating the scoreboard. Bahrain as well, Chris Froome against the odds, and Wout Poels as well. But now the peloton sprint, it's on. Sagan and Christoph, who's it going to be though? Sagan opens up, it's a good sprint from Sagan, and he gets it, he blocks off Christoph. Who will lead? I think it will be Sagan, who still holds on to the orange jersey lead. The overall, Van Avermaet loses out in the sprint big time over these guys. They will be unbelievably frustrated with how they performed today. They should not have let that happen. No way. That's top 15. 16 for Galopin, 17 for Roulans. Galopin's just outdoing his teammate, and here comes Harelbeke for the minor points, and so is Kokar. Did a lot of work today. Slachter as well gets the last points of the day on offer, and what a stage that was. Tim Wellens is your champion. No way. Well, I said on the climb, if he wanted to go for it, he's got to be courageous, and he is a courageous rider. He's brave. He went for it with all he had, and it paid off. Here come the leftovers from the breakaway. I will tally up those points afterwards. But let's just have a look at the final results of today's stage. So, Tim Wellens wins it, of course, ahead of Enrique Gasparotto and Chavez. Wellens you saw win on Mont Ventoux before. He's been on an ALLEZ winning team. He was the man who sealed the deal for now back at the Tour of France. Also, he shared that victory with Sky, and Sky did well today. They got two people in the top 10, Stannard and Poels, but Sagan still leads the rankings overall, and ahead of Van Avermaet. It's the same top 5 from the Ronde. It's looking close. Christoph has closed the gap to Van Avermaet, Stibar as well, just close in hand, and Kwiatkowski as well, staying right up there. It's going to be an interesting battle coming into Strade Bianche. The white roads will prove vital for some people. We could see the hill guys flexing their legs for the first time in the race, your likes of Tim Wellens, but it's going to be interesting. Hoffland still leads breakaways. Of course, everyone up there from Ronde. Hoffland went in the breakaway for the second time in a row, so he is well and truly leading that one. I don't think it could change for Strade unless Albacini holds out for the whole time, or Eliseo Izagirre or Alaphilippe. I doubt Alaphilippe will go for it. He will try to go for the solo win for FFL. Anyway, let's preview Strade Bianche. It'll be on Thursday, and it'll be the first hill stage of the race, but we will see those top 5 going for it. We have some former winners of the race. Your likes of Michal Kwiatkowski, Stibar, Van Avermaet, Sagan have come close before. Christoph as well. We've seen him react well in the past couple of days, so maybe he'll be able to do it. But remember to tune in on Thursday. That's everything then for E3 Harelbeke. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and ta-ra.